All right. And we are on.
Woo! What's up, Soul? We live and direct right back in attack mode.
What's up?
All right. We
What's up?
should be live in the building, y'all. How y'all doing, fellas? How y'all doing?
Good family,
Excellent.
good.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Yes,
It's been a minute. I tell you.
But we back in it. It's been a minute, but we back in it.
Man.
Yeah, we had to take a little pause for the cause, man. It got a little hectic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's that song? What was that song, Pierre? It's getting kind of hectic.
Oh yeah.
It got a little hectic on us. You know what I mean?
Hey, Marvin Nick, how you doing,
Word
baby?
up.
Miss Nick in the house.
Margaret Nick, what's up, girl?
Peace and love.
Yep. Margaret, welcome back. Hope you had a great and a joyous holiday. Can y'all hear me okay? If y'all can't hear me, let me know. If I'm too loud, tell me to turn the hell down. You know what I mean?
Sounds good, bro. Right in the pocket.
Oh, look at joining us, Quavy.
Oh my gosh, Kimberly Queen. Hey.
Peace and love. It's good.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Bernice in the house.
All right. Everybody checking in.
Yes, sir.
Bernice,
Kimberly
cousin,
Walker in the
family.
house.
Bernie.
Kimberly Walker.
Check that out for you right there, Kim Marie, girl.
Yes, sir.
Ready to you.
Yes, indeed.
See you.
We took a little break for the holidays. We didn't mean to, but it just happens like that sometimes. You know? All right. Well, look, we're gonna keep this show rocking tonight. A little holiday things going on. We're gonna talk a little holidays. We're gonna talk a little New Year's and what's coming up for 2022. You fellas, y'all ready for 2022?
Oh, yeah. You know we ready.
Yes, sir. Great things. Look at some great things.
I asked the wrong person, didn't I?
By the way, Lanny.
Huh?
Loving the holiday. Beautiful.
What's that?
I said I'm loving the holiday graphics, brother.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, Kim Marie Knight. How you doing, Kim Classy One Night?
There she go. One of our favorites, y'all. Kim Knight.
One night, looking all fine.
I like that, Art, and I like that, man. What you got? The new hand claps over there, too? Hit that joint again, Art. Hit it again.
Gotta keep it smooth.
I like that, baby. I like that.
Jody Foster, too. Jody Foster in the house. What's
Y'all
up,
showing
Jody?
off for the last show of the year, ain't y'all?
Good.
As you come on, just check in so we can throw you up there so everybody else can know you out there as well. So we can all celebrate you being on the show with us.
Just say hello. That's all we ask.
Yep. So look, this is the year in review show. So we're gonna be a little reflective. You know how we do. We like to entertain, but we also like to kick the ballistics about exercise, dieting, and everything that's all health related. So, good brother Jody Q, check him out.
Yes, sir. My boy, my classmate. That's my classmate, y'all.
What's that?
What's up, Jody?
What's that class of?
Baby got one. Baby got one.
That's it.
What's that
Don't
class?
let us talk about us, Jody.
Class of 1935 or something. No, that's all good. So let's keep this moving, y'all. Let's keep this moving.
Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
get
to
going,
kick you.
y'all.
Let's keep it moving, you know. Where am I at? I don't even know where I'm at. All right, what's up, baby?
Welcome to the Night Brothers Intermittent Fasting Show, where healthy is the new sexy, baby.
All
Let's
right,
keep
all
it
right.
popping. You know what it is.
We gotta
Let's
stay
go.
legal. Gotta stay legal.
Okay, we are not physicians, and this show is not providing medical advice for any ailment or medical conditions. If you have a medical condition, we strongly suggest you seek the advice of a professional healthcare provider prior to attempting any information shown on this broadcast.
Yep. So tonight, y'all, we got the open forum, so, we're looking forward to you calling in. You can type a comment in the chat, and we'll put it up on the show. So we're doing this Happy New Year thing and all of that. So, dial in number 240-230-7545. That is 240-230-7545. Let's get it.
All right, Pierre. All right, Pierre, my brother. All right, Q, what's going on, brother? Bartender. Mr. Bartender, what's up?
Yes, sir. We got some good stuff on tap tonight. So look at that bubbly. Doesn't that bubbly look so good?
Hey, we got 5 glasses. Grab your glass, Q. We got 5 glasses up here.
Grab a glass. Everybody grab a glass. And we're going to toast it up, all right? Listen, we got on tap tonight, guys. We got a couple of nice tasty.
Hold on, Q. Did Roger say just give me the bottle? Did he just say give me the bottle?
Yes, sir. That's Command Sergeant Major showing out like that.
Turn it up.
Oh, man. That's my boy. Class of 78 right there. Q, tell him what's up.
The first tasty beverage on tap is post-Christmas review. What do you give and receive? And what was memorable about this year for Christmas holidays for you? So we're going to talk a little bit about that. And then for tasty beverage number 2, and our socially speaking segment, we're going to talk about resolutions. What, when, and how. And everybody always has resolutions for New Year, so we're going to delve into that. And then the next beverage is going to be drink number 3. The top 6 exercises if you're overweight and you're a beginner to exercise. And this to help exercise that anybody and everybody can do. So we want to talk about those things tonight. And we're looking forward to your input on all of these topics as well, because this is an interactive show, guys.
Absolutely. I want to say hello to a few people that checked in with us. Letitia Jones, thank you for joining us tonight.
Hey, Letitia.
Happy holidays to you.
Pamela Smith.
That's AG right there, Nap's gone.
Pamela Smith,
Yes,
welcome to the show tonight.
Welcome. Peace and love.
About this time, we'd like to give homage to our crew. Our crew is just awesome, and the crew is y'all. So we want to say who's rocking with us. If your picture ain't up here, just send it to us. We'll get it on the screen. But who we got, Q?
We got Miss Vonda Franklin. We got Miss Cheryl Hunt. We got Miss Joe Cobb. We got Carl Snowden. We got C-Man Anderson. We got Lisa Slade. We got Vince Leggett. We got Darius Stanton. We got Joanne Jenkins. We have Miss Lisa Powell. We got Shelly Smith. We got Sean Strain. We got so many folks.
Kimberly Queen. Kenny Anderson.
Cameron Smith.
Bernice
Walker. Roger Green. Kimberly Walker.
You got a mother and our sister, Bessie Knight and D. Goodwin.
Oh, you got to hit that. That's right.
My brother Darius Stanton.
From Bay Smith.
There you go. Yes,
Lisa Peters.
Karen Bean.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
The newlywed.
Miss Jenkins.
Gladys Young.
Y'all better not leave out Karen Beans. Karen gonna get y'all don't say.
Oh yeah, Karen Beans. We can't leave out.
Did
We'll
you
be in
say
trouble.
it
Leave out no
Mr. Kenny
78.
Adams. The late great Marty Hayes.
Oh yes.
Miss
Yes.
Margaret Nick. Can't leave Margaret out.
Not at all.
So look, we thank y'all for rocking. Y'all been so good year in and year out. Y'all been an awesome audience, and we enjoy this just as much as y'all do. So, but look, we're gonna keep this thing moving because we want to talk about Christmas. So I got a couple questions. I got some questions about Christmas. First of all, how was y'all Christmas, fellas? How was y'all Christmas?
Oh man.
Good.
Mine was great.
Yeah, I must say I enjoyed my Christmas much more than I'd anticipated. It was really nice, I must say.
Awesome, man. Awesome. That is beautiful to hear. What about you, Pierre?
All right, mine was good. It was just, it was a quiet one this time, because we had,
Quiet can be good, Pierre.
Huh?
quiet can be good though, brother.
Yeah, I'm not complaining about it. Y'all,
Yeah.
I enjoy it. You know, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Pam said hers was the same way, Pierre. Quiet and good.
Yeah. A lot of people had that, you know, because some people, you know, sick, like some family members had COVID, so you know we had to cancel, you know, the family gathering. So it just became tough, you know.
Yeah.
But that's okay. You know, we were still here to see another one.
There you go, brother. There you go.
Yeah, stay alive. All things are changing around. Oh, yeah.
So, audience, you can chime in on the questions too, but I'm gonna throw this one to Command Sergeant Major. What did Santa leave under your tree, or were you Santa? Were you Santa, Command Sergeant Major?
I was Santa. I was Santa. You know, so he didn't leave me much underneath my tree besides some stuff. But I was Santa. I got them grandbabies, whatever. The grandbabies is problem. It's easy to say no to your children, but grandbabies is a problem.
I hear you, brother. I hear you on that one.
He went to Virginia, and then I sent money out and spent money on his leather coat that he wanted. And
I hear you, boy.
but you know, I just bless God to be in a financial situation.
Oh,
where I
man.
could do that, you know, for my grandbabies.
You preaching now,
Amen.
brother. You
Amen.
preaching now,
Amen.
brother. You preaching.
Amen to that.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Oh,
So Arden, people say, like right now it's what, the 28th, and we playing this Christmas music behind this slide, right? And people say, like, audience, when does Christmas officially end to y'all? Is it like Christmas night, boom, it's over, it's out, or is it, or is it like, you know, the day after New Year? When does Christmas officially end to y'all?
Hey, if it's 12 o'clock, put a 1 down there. If it's 1, it's done. And, you know, let us know if it goes past that, and, you know, how far is it till Valentine's Day, or is it till New Year's? What?
All right, Kimberly said hers ends on the 26th. The 26th.
There you go.
Bernie said day after New Year's. That's why I'm with you, Bernie.
Bernie's think like I do, because if y'all see my answer popping up, y'all gonna say mine is the same as. There you go. Same as hers. Yeah.
And then finally, who did I leave out? Q.
Yes, sir.
Margaret Nix is right with you, Q. The day after New Year's.
Yeah.
Now, how about we got one person on here? I'm sure we got one person on here that just don't take their tree down till whenever. You know what I mean? You understand? You know somebody going up to January 27th. They still got that tree up. With the lights on, baby, and the train running around. Like, yo, boy, that's how you ride.
Let me say something. You might be joking about that, but back in the day, I remember people saying they used to keep their tree up until Easter. I swear to goodness. I remember hearing people talk about doing that. That was crazy, but I remember hearing that.
We used to keep ours up until the Super Bowl.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah, some people, I see it in their Super Bowl party.
But, you know, that was when Tamara was the Ravens fans, and the Ravens was winning, so she
it was she was that was a superstition, Pierre.
Yeah, I think so. Because it was, you know,
all her Christmas decorations gone already. Come on, Kim.
Yeah, Kimberly said hers. Kimberly said hers is gone. So I guess, like, what about the food? Like, if you made food at the house, when you stop eating the food, you know what I mean? The day after Christmas, you hit the leftovers, and what after that? It's gone after that. You throwing it out?
27th for me. The 27th. That's it for me on the food.
I'm usually smashing all that, Joe. I'm telling you, that's why you see me. I'm saying, you see me running in the morning, got daggone it, I'm going in, and I ain't got no guilt. Yeah, I just do a day.
I guess
if I need to do it for 2 days, you know what I mean? Command Sergeant Major, if you got to get it in, you got to get it in.
Absolutely right. Because I eat mine till it's gone. I paid for that.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm at. Right there. Hold up, Sergeant Major. You get that right here. Yeah.
Can I get one special shout out, guys?
Special shout out to who? Go ahead. Get it in,
I
bro.
want to give one special shout out. If y'all checked on Facebook to Miss Bernice Taylor. Bernice, type in what happened. She's put on Facebook that Fox 45 came out. I mean, they got her pictures of her Christmas scenes outside of her yard, and I'm running those Christmas scenes because they thought they were beautiful. Let's give Bernie some love for that. Good job, Bernice.
All right, now.
Awesome.
Yes, indeed.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
That is amazing. So, absolutely fantastic on that one, young lady. I'm gonna see if I can find that and show it if I can. I don't know if I'm that good or not. But anyway, let me see. Fox 45 says, yes, it is. I got it right here, Q. Let me see.
Okay, yep, I
Let
saw
me
it on
see.
Facebook. I was like, oh wow.
Let me see if I can throw that up there for all to see. Here you go, y'all. That's her on Fox 45. Yeah, go on with your bad self, Bernice.
Yeah, go ahead, Bernice.
There she
Go
goes.
ahead.
Y'all give it up for Bernice, everybody. Just give it up for Bernice real fast. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Give us some love, y'all.
Is that awesome or what? You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Awesome. So, but anyway, hope y'all had a memorable Christmas 2021. You know, you got to make the best of it and do what you got to do. So, yep, she said, I sent my Christmas. Oh, beautiful. They're giving you shout outs too, girl. Everybody giving you shout outs. You know. So, look, Arden, why don't you tell us what's going on next, brother?
Now, so we can't hear you, brother. We can't hear you.
Yeah, that helps a whole lot right there.
There you go.
You want to
There
look
you
at any of our shows, definitely check us out on YouTube. You can look back at the feed on Facebook also, but all of the shows are backed up on YouTube immediately after we close the show out. Every week we post. So check us out. You know, hit us with a share, like, love, appreciate the comments. Always love y'all. So you know what we do. We're gonna keep it moving and live and direct, moving right on. Let's kick it.
All right, Q.
Pull
Yes,
it up.
sir. We're gonna break down the ballistics. Thank you, Natural. Look,
Hey,
the
appreciate
fundamentals of fasting, guys. And we always like to go over the fundamentals of fasting because we want you guys to get this ingrained into your mind, just how it works, what it is. And all it is a time eating pattern. What it's not, simple. It's not a diet. It's not a fad. It's not new. What it does, who does it? We all do it because whenever you're sleeping, you're fasting, believe it or not, because you're in a non-eating time. So let's continue with the fundamentals of fasting, guys. Fun step one, select a protocol. And a protocol is simply a block of hours and block of time, which you're going to choose for your eating and fasting window. There's a 16-hour fast with an 8-hour eating window, an 18-hour fast with a 6-hour feeding window, a 20-hour fast with a 4-hour feeding window, or there's OMAD. And OMAD stands for 1 meal a day, in which you eat one time during a 24-hour period. The thing about any of those protocols is staying with it and being consistent with it. And fun step number 2, following the fasting rules. The key thing is finding a block of time that fits your lifestyle. Because if it fits your lifestyle, you're more apt to continue doing it. Consume 0 calories when fasting. You can have water, carbonated water, black coffee, and things of that nature. Don't eat during the fasting hours. That once again, you do not consume calories, not even an orange, not grapes, not an apple. Remember that your sleeping hours count as fasting hours. Resist the tempting moments. Have a little snack here or there, and over time it'll become easier for you. And the third rule, following these rules, is eat healthy. Eat foods that'll satiate you. Eat 1 to 3 times during your window. It just depends upon your protocol. Select eating hours, once again, that fit your lifestyle. When you do that, you're more apt to have success. Drink fluids during your meals to help to avoid overeating. When you do all those things, you're going to see the results that follow. And the results that follow are the following benefits. You're going to see mental sharpness. You're thinking clearer and sharper. You're going to lower the inflammation in your body, which is the gateway of diseases. You're going to have my favorite, increased energy levels. There's going to be weight loss, which is a great perk. And so much more, guys. So if you're not engaged in intermittent fasting, make 2022 the time when you engage with intermittent fasting. Back to you guys.
Excellent points, brother.
Hey, appreciate
Excellent
it.
points. Excellent points.
No question. Super smooth.
So we want to look. We turning the page, y'all, and the year gonna turn the page whether you ready or not, huh, Roger? Is 2022 go? Did 2022 gonna wait for anybody, Roger?
No, it's fast and coming.
Say whether they're ready or not, huh, P, huh?
That's
know?
right.
Sure.
It's coming anyway. You ready or not? So,
Yeah.
you know,
So we're just saying, look, if you're not ready, if you're not where you want to be, just tune in because we really want to help some. We helped a lot of people this year. We are appreciative of being able to help, but we want to help double that amount of people next year. So we're going to challenge everybody to invite one person to the first show next year, next Tuesday. Invite one person. You know what I mean? So, and with that being said, let's get jiggy with it.
Come on, baby. Let's do it. No doubt. You know what time it is, though. This is that time when people get those
Yeah, Happy New Year.
agreements
For
with
y'all.
itself.
New Year. Just like our New Year's show, you know what I mean? But anyway, let's get to the subject at hand. Tonight we want to talk about, for socially speaking, New Year's resolutions. And we just want to kick a little bit about New Year's resolutions. We really want to talk about, what they are, when do you do them, why you do them, who started all of this mess to begin with. And then we got a question for y'all. So while we're going through this socially speaking, think about what's your New Year's resolution and type it into the screen so we can share it with everybody else. All right. So we definitely want to do that. So, and New Year's resolutions, this is what I want to do this year. This is what I need to do this year. I'm going to start this year off doing X. You know what I mean? Think about all of those things. And we're going to kick them in a little bit. But before we do that, Q, I like the kids. I like the little kids, right?
Oh, yeah, love children. Love the children.
I love children, man. You know what I mean? They're just fun and funny as can be. So let's listen to this kid right here. Let me cue her up. Let me listen to this kid right here and cue her up and see what she's talking about. Y'all want to listen to this little kid? Let's see what she's talking about.
New Year's resolutions, not because they often fail or because they're too difficult, and not because I'm bad at them either. I mean, I've only been in line for 4 New Years. No, I have a problem with resolutions because people think that that's it. It's for one time to change. Now, don't get me wrong, we definitely all need change. I have no idea how to ride a bicycle, and I know Robin has no idea what a toilet is for. And some of you, you probably should get out of the house more, but one big decision probably isn't going to do it. Sorry. So now what? Flush your resolutions down the toilet for one my little brother can't use? Of course not. Keep your resolutions, but go easy on yourself. Will you change? Maybe, but probably won't happen in one big moment. It'll happen in thousands of little moments. Every time you choose to forgive or slow down, or be grateful or stay calm, each little moment that you choose what's right instead of what's easy, faith instead of doubt, love instead of hate, that's where the change happens. Even if you fail 1 or 2 or 30 times, it's okay. You've got thousands of more little moments ahead of you. You'll get better. So happy New Year, God bless, and I'm off to ask my dad to get a bike, if they're all a pony. Bye.
Wow, she is wise
Man,
beyond
you
her
said a
years.
lot.
Wise
Man,
beyond her years, man. She put some adults to shame, man.
the little child said it's not about one moment, it's about 1,000 little moments.
Yes, this is from a 4-year-old. A 4-year-old child. Wow.
4 years old, man. Can you believe that?
Yeah,
So
watch out,
amazing.
you might wind up being president or something. Wind up being president or something. That kind of knowledge for 4 years old.
Man, was that amazing or what? So,
Yes, yes, extraordinary. Extraordinary.
so Command Sergeant Major, won't you give us some information, some facts about New Year's resolution, where they came from, and what did history record about New Year's resolution?
Okay, the history of New Year's resolutions. The ancient Babylonians are said to have been the first people to make New Year's resolutions. From 4,000 years ago, resolutions were a promise made to the gods and hopes of favor for the new year. They were also the first to hold a 12-day religious festival known as Akitu, in honor of the New Year's ahead. So
Wow,
pretty much it was started by black people.
Babylonians, you're right.
Yep,
Check the Babylonians, check your history, and let them know.
Y'all, I
We
bet y'all
always
didn't know that was
have
part of your history. Yeah, she was, Margaret. That little girl was awesome. Little girl was kicking it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
4 years old, man. You know what I mean?
Brilliant young lady.
So Q,
Yes, sir.
or Pierre, share with people like some of the most common New Year's resolutions that people make.
Well, let's see. Doing more. I can't read it. Doing more. Exercise. You're also, losing weight, improving your diet, saving more money, pursuing a career, ambition, all these things, to me, as long as it's in the positive and it's just something that you need to do to improve yourself, to make a change, and most of the time, if you can do it if it's you, It's like for me, my New Year's resolution is to be more compassionate for myself, to allow me to have more compassion for other people.
There you go, brother. I like that.
Great.
That's something that I can do. I just gotta remain mindful of it, and I can do it. And so the resolution means it's done. It's over. It's done. So it's not something that you can put out there and say I'm gonna strive to it. It's something that you know that you need to make a change or whatever, and it's already done.
I like that, brother.
Things that are done are won.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
That was powerful, brother. Appreciate it.
And while we're going through this, type your resolutions in the chat group because we want to get to them at the end of this. So, because we want to hear whether you got one, and if you do, what is it? And if not, if you don't do one, then why is that as well? We want to hear that as well because it's a flip side to everything, I think. You know what I mean? So, Q,
Yes, sir.
tell us about the stats about fitness by the numbers for resolutions.
Yeah, this is one of the things that we want to talk about. Lots of times people make fitness resolutions as they go into a new year. And the thing is, most people have a difficult time. It really becomes a challenge for them to hold to those resolutions. 66% of Americans who make New Year's resolutions to have and that are aimed at getting fit quit. And of those, 73% give up prior to their goal.
Hey, but ain't none of them on this call.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. But the average number of times people have given up on their fitness resolutions in the past is like 4 times. Over half people give up their resolutions in the first 6 weeks or less. And Raj, you and I were talking about that. Most of the time, people make a New Year's resolution, and by Valentine's Day, they've given up on that resolution already.
On the floor.
And some of the stumbling blocks to achieve your goals are things like, it's too difficult. I can't do it. It's too hard. I don't have time. I don't have enough time to do it. It's too challenging for me. And people will make excuses for themselves, is what they normally do. Anything that's worth having is going to be difficult. And sometimes you just have to pay the price, right, Pierre?
Yes, sir. Well, my friend Les Brown, he always said to me, he said, Pierre, when you argue for your excuses, you get to keep them.
Say that again, Pierre.
Yes, sir.
My friend Les Brown says, when you argue for your excuses, you get to keep them.
You get to
Right.
keep them. You get to keep them. Wow.
Keep them. Yes.
So look, we want to know about y'all New Year's resolutions and all.
What Joe?
We're gonna start off with Arden, and then Arden, you can kick some of them that's in the chat group. What you got, Arden?
Yes, indeed. Well, right now I'm still working on mine, honestly. You know what I'm saying? And I'll probably be working on them until the last minute and also all through the year. But it's really, revolving around just being a better person, individually, a better business partner, a better father, a better son, a better human being. I do have some financial scenarios that, I want to play out. Definitely want to open like 4 stores this next year.
Oh, I like that, brother. Like that.
But right now, just kind of focusing in on just being better. Read more. I want to consume a book a week next year. Be in a book a week club. They say readers are leaders. Just be better. I want to pick up another language next year also.
Wow, you got some resolutions, brother. You got some goals. You know what they are? They're just basically goals, Arden. It's just a fancy word for goals. You know what I mean?
That's it. And it's something that you make small goals to get yourself momentum and break it down. I mean, like, I might not be fluent next year, but can I get to the bathroom and get a drink and say thank you and please? Because one thing I've learned by traveling the world, if you go wherever you go, if you learn thank you, please, thank you very much. And man, that takes you so far high in that language.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, speak that tongue. It just, somebody might walk past you, but then you say something, they're like, oh, and they taking you to their favorite spot. Sergeant Major know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm sure.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes, sir.
So, Arden, why don't you go over some of them that the audience threw out there?
Oh, yes. Margaret Nick, New Year's resolution is to concentrate more on my health. And I'm going to say congratulations right now for all your healing and, and your improvements in 2022. Definitely. Already. You know what I mean? Because like my man said, it's a resolution. So it's done. And you've already resolved. So it's done. Definitely. Bernice Taylor, not to let no one tell me what I can't accomplish. Please,
Wow.
God, don't.
Wow. Awesome.
Everybody had that same goal, Bernice Taylor, because everybody that's done anything, somebody, and it's been a long line of people say you ain't gonna do it. You know what I say to them? You know what? Throw your stones so I can build this castle. Keep throwing them stones. I need more stones. Throw them joints. But Kim Walker, I do not make New Year's resolutions, but I want to be more physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, better. I'm sorry. Be better. Physically, mentally, spiritually, and financially each day.
All right. I like that.
Awesome.
I like that. Like that. Love that.
A lot of times people focus on one aspect of their life, and there's so many. You took care of all 4 of them. Which is awesome. So give thanks, and that is a goal, though, for real. Even though that you want to improve, that is a resolution. No question. Equavian Knight to be a better listener and better overall person. Yes, sir. That's huge. You know what I mean? Because they say you got 2 ears and 1 mouth. So we should be good at what we got more of. I know I talk, so I need to shut up too.
Me too. I need to shut the hell up sometimes.
Thank you, Q. You my big bro for me. That's it.
Right.
Thank you guys, man. And just write them down. I mean, somebody always told me, and I've been hard-headed because I ain't listen all the time. But when you put your goals down on paper, something magical happens.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's powerful.
Write them down, and as many times as you can write them. If you could commit to writing them, rewriting them each day, that's gonna help you a whole lot. If you can commit to rewriting them each week, that will help you also. But every day, or as much as you can each day, that reaffirms it, and you're doing more than just saying it. You're writing it, you're seeing it, you know, and learning wise is as many inputs as you can take and bring in. It helps you retain that information. So definitely, Miles Walker, you know, to stop being so hard on myself. Yes, 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 yes. You know what? We all are at one point. You know what's funny, man? I heard the other day is that the brain is a supercomputer.
Okay.
The software it runs on is called self-talk.
Oh wow, wow! I like that, Arden. I like that.
I loved it when he said it. I was like, man, good God, man. So we need to update our conversation with ourselves. That could be a goal. That's a goal for me right now, man. Definitely. To update the conversation, the program I'm programming myself. You know, it's very important because that's what it's going to run on. The stuff you say to yourself when nobody else is around.
And see
Tanya,
that, you know, that's your
Johnson.
subconscious mind. You got to reprogram your subconscious mind. Because we've already have been, you know, programmed, you know, so and we're so filled with so much programs that we didn't even have any control over. We didn't even choose, you know. So now we got to you're right, absolutely right. You got a lot of stuff to delete.
Oh, bring that back up, Lenny, for me, please, because I definitely want to hit hers. Tony Cooper Johnson. Stop being so giving. Stop being so giving to people I know who are self-centered. Wow, I do understand that. You know, you got some people. Who are you about to say, Lenny? I apologize.
Nothing. I was just marinating on what she said because some people can train. You know what? This is what I will say, Arden and Pierre, because I know Pierre, you subscribe to this. In every encounter you have, there's an exchange of energy.
Yes.
There's an exchange of energy in every encounter. And people, you can get energy or people can take your energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
you hit on it right there.
Pierre, go ahead, take that from me, Pierre, because I'm ready to preach.
Yeah, because I always say there's three kinds of people. There are givers, then there are takers, and there are givers, takers, and takers disguised as givers.
Oh, good Lord.
Yes.
Good Lord now.
I'm glad you made you. Your career dealing with so many people. You see, and I know you can, definitely elaborate on this because you can see it. I mean, with your career and what you've had to do, you can see that coming. Sometimes before they even know what they are, you already know.
I've developed the ability to really see through people. So I play in my mind, I play the left pocket and the right pocket. See? So everything that you're telling me that I know is BS, I put it in my left pocket. Everything that you're telling me that's beneficial, I put it in my right pocket and I use it later. And that's how I program my mind to work. So if you're telling me BS, I'm left pocket. You're telling me something that's beneficial to me and what's going on in yourself as well, or the mission when I was in the military, I put that in the right pocket.
Amen.
You know what they call that, guys, man? Protecting your brain, protecting your mind.
Yeah. There's a great little book. It's called The 4 Agreements.
Okay.
Yes.
It's been on the New York Times bestseller list for like 10 years running. And it's a small little book, only costs $10. But basically what the book says, it teaches you basically how to not take things personal. Because when you take things personal, especially that come from other people, they deliver their poison to you.
That's it.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. And look, for those that may not want to run and spend that $10, you can go to YouTube, type in audio book 4 Agreements. It'll come right up. They'll run right through it for you, and you can get the information, man. Because I just rather you had the information because we are accepting certain things that we don't have to accept, and they really go into that. You know what I mean, P? I'm glad you jumped on that. That is awesome.
Yeah.
And we just really wanted to. Go ahead, Pete.
It's life changing. It
Yes.
changed my life, and I wind up giving 4 or 5 copies to some of my closest friends, and it did the same for them. I was able to let a lot of stuff go, man. A lot of stuff go,
Man.
and those are the things that you need to let go of. The things that's blocking your blessings.
Yep. And look, we just
About 5 times.
we just giving out the nuggets that we all of us right here. We're preaching a little bit tonight, but this is the year in review show, and we want to end on a positive note, on a high note. And we're just giving you nuggets out of our lives that worked for us. I think everybody on this show is a highly successful individual in their own life, in their own right. And it's because of principles that we learned along the way. We're not the geniuses. We don't have all the right answers. But what we do have is positive energy that we like to exchange and get that back in return. So we just share what we do, brothers, huh?
Amen.
Amen.
Absolutely.
So look, with that being said, we're gonna transition into tonight's featured video. Yep, I like that too. I've stopped co-signing people. What you said that in their messes. I'm with you on that, sister. I'm with that.
Right.
And it goes. Roger said it best. When he hears some BS, put it over here. When he hears some good stuff, we put it over there. You know what I mean? So look, we want to transition tonight's video, 6 workouts for overweight beginners. And that's not a knock on anybody, because all of us could be overweight. Everybody in this video right now could be overweight to a certain degree. You know what I mean? Because we just might not be where we want to be. How about that? You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's all in how you look at things. So, but it's no knock on that, because if we always challenging and doing, we always improve. And I put a video out the other day at the gym. I was saying, as long as you don't quit, you still winning, baby.
There you go.
That's right.
You're still winning. How be that?
That's right.
Yes, indeed. So look, the video comes from a credit to Nathan Mixon on his YouTube channel. And we want to check out Nathan Mixon. He has 6 principles for people that's overweight. So we're going to take about 2.5 minutes and look at this right now. All right, fellas?
Go ahead.
Right.
What's going on YouTube? I'm Nathan Mixon, YouTube fitness coach, and today we're going to do a full body workout that's for the people who are a little bit overweight and little people who have problems doing the actual workout. So this is going to be a workout that's going to be light on your feet. So we're going to go through 6 workouts. Each workout going to last 20 seconds with a 15-second break. We're going to do 2 sets. Let's get ready to go. Start the clock. Let's get on the floor. All you need is a mat and a little chair, and I'll explain to you why we're doing the workout. Let's go. All right, hip extension first. Let's go. Feet right here. Boom. Everything's going to be 20 seconds. The sun would come out while I'm doing this workout, all right? Thing is, you want to bring your hips as far as high as possible, all right? Your hips come back down low, but don't touch the ground, all right? Just like that. Breathing, you're gonna turn it over into a push-up, just like this, all right? Now, if you have problems doing push-ups, you can always go to your knees, all right? But keep your body in a generally straight line, keep your head in neutral position, and keep on pushing, all right? Breathing every time you're doing the work, all right? Push it out. All right, remember, doing 2 sets. All right, next one you got the marching, okay? So all you're doing is marching, feet gonna be shoulder width apart, all right? Legs gonna be parallel to the ground, all right? Just like that. You wanna keep legs parallel to the ground, engaging the core, keeping your chin down, just like that. Breathing, nice and easy, deep, controlled breaths, all right? That's gonna be a crossover curl, crossover like this. So you just cross your elbows to your knees, nice and easy. You don't have to go as fast as me, or you can go faster than me, or you can go faster than me. But anyway, keep your own pace, all right? You got 20 seconds to do as many reps as you can. Feet gonna be shoulder width apart, engage the core, chin down. All right, keep it up. All right, right here, I'm gonna squat down the legs a little bit, all right? Pull your hands up just like that. I already call this a stick up. All right, arms up real high, just like that. This is great for your back, all right? Bring them all the way down, squeeze them coming down, squeeze them coming up. Our stretcher coming up. Keep the chin down, engaging the core, all right? Next thing you do is a chair squat, all right? So come in here like this, feet shoulder width apart, you can keep your hands up just like that, but all you're doing is tap in the chair. Now I know this is a little bitty chair, but if you have a big one, that's fine, but this is one I carried in my car, all right? Keep it up, chin down, look over the horizon, all right? Keep it up, breathing, nice and easy. And we're gonna take a break, all right? 15 seconds on the clock, this is your chance to drink some water, stretch out what you need to be stretched, or whatever, do whatever.
All right, let's talk about his 6 exercises, fellas. That brother was rolling too, because he never ran out of breath. He was talking, he never ran out of breath. Pierre, I was like, damn, brother is getting it, you know what I mean? So Pierre, let's talk about the first one and break it down. what we do with these videos, family, is this. Look, we show y'all the video, then we kick it in our terms so we can give you an expanded version of what is our perspective on it. So, Pierre, talk about the hip extension for us.
Yeah, the hip extension is a great exercise, for actually working the hips. There's 6 really muscles in the hip, it's more than that, but it's called a deep 6. And this exercise hits all of them, and it helps with, allowing your hips to be a little bit more open and flexible. It's a great exercise. You don't have to do many before you see and feel the results from it. I do these sometimes and other hip exercises when I'm ready to ride my motorcycle, because my seat is a real fat mama. It's a fat seat. So I have to work on my flexibility so I can be comfortable on it. And this is one of the exercises that I do, and it's great. It's great, men and women. The women version usually wind up turning to something called Kegels. And, Kegels are really good for, you know what I'm talking about.
What they
grown is, we can say what it is.
We grown.
We all adults here. We all adults here.
For the vaginal muscle, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Yes.
yeah.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Strong, very, very
And the
strong
butt. And the butt
orgasms.
as well.
Uh-huh.
Have very, very strong orgasms that do the Kegels.
All right now. Y'all heard that. Y'all heard that from Pierre, the expert now.
Yeah, I think you better break out. You better say that one again. Some people might want to hear that.
Uh-huh.
Say that one more time, Pierre.
Do it again. These exercises are really powerful, and the Kegels really help for women to have stronger, better orgasm.
Wow.
Y'all better get to kegling. Y'all better go get them kegs and get to kegling. Anyway, Command Sergeant Major, let's keep this moving. Show in the right direction.
I'm still stuck on the cable thing, but okay. We want to talk about the push-up. Now, the push-up, event measures the endurance of the chest, shoulder, and tricep muscle. So you're getting a trifecta up in there. So if you can't do the push-up correctly, because your body should be generally straight from head to toe like hers is, well, she got a little bump right there. So, but it's generally straight. And you measure your chest. This develops your chest. And you can do a variation of push-ups. Regular push-ups, do the middle of your chest. Wide arm push-ups, do the top part of your chest. And close hand push-ups, do the bottom part of your chest. When working the chest, is 3 muscles in the chest. But also you got your tricep, and you're also working your medium muscle. The medium muscle is the muscle that connects your tricep to your bicep. And so the push-up is a good exercise. Now, if you can't do a regular push-up, you can always do the modified push-up. Put your knees on the ground, but don't rest, solely on your knees. Lean forward a little bit so you can get that workout and work your body like you're supposed to.
My man. Q. Number 3 he talked about number 3. What did he call this thing? He called this marching in place or something like that.
Place. Yes, sir. And this is a great exercise. It's going to do several things for you. First of all, it's going to help with your cardio, number 1, but it's going to really help strengthen that core. And, that's one of the things, and Pierre always talks about strengthening the core. Him and Roger always talking about strengthening your core. This exercise will definitely help you to do that. And as you can see that the legs are coming up and down, so it's constant movement. So it's going to help that cardio a lot. Help damage the heart and the lungs. And you're moving those legs and calf muscles and hamstrings as well. So it's like a full body exercise, but really it's working that core.
So, Q, if it's too cold for you to walk to New York, because you like walking to New York, you know what I mean? Well, you could do this inside the house, right? Instead.
Correct. You could do this right inside your own home. You can go out, you can go in the hallway and do it. You can go out and do it on the sidewalk in front of your home. This is something that anybody can do anywhere. So there's no excuse that even if you say you press with time and you don't have a lot of time, you could do this for 10 minutes.
Okay.
And do it a couple of times a day. That will go a long way.
I see what you're saying. They can split it up. If they only got 5 or 10 minutes. You said if you only got 5 or 10 minutes, you can split it up.
Yes.
And do. Okay. My man.
Right. Yes, easy.
All right, Mr. Arden, the exercise number 4. He talked about this thing called the cross crawl. Talk about that a little bit.
Okay. So it's gonna be cardio also. It's at the same time. And shoot, let me see if I can see this right here. Legs should alternate lifting legs and knees to engage going across the body. And you can touch your elbow to your knee, or you can just bring it up till it's 90 degree. Parallel to the ground, and just kind of fit high. Find out where you are. I should say always,
Yes.
and keep track of where you are. If you're finding that you're picking up the knee and it's going parallel to the ground the first time, maybe next week when you do this again, or as you do it several times, just pay attention that it's easier to get your knee up and you start touching those elbows. You'll see an improvement. This is also something, if you're playing music to it at the same time, the music can give you a pace.
Oh yeah, I got you.
So make it fun. That's what I would say. One good thing I like about this is only 20 seconds. And you're doing these back to back to back to back. And it's 20 seconds of this, and then you're going to do something else. But this definitely kicks in as far as your cardio also. And flexibility. Let's go on to the next one.
The next one, exercise number 6. He called this the stick up, and I don't know about
it's kind of bad name for it because we don't want to practice getting robbed. That's one thing I never wanted. Practice defendant robbery, maybe. Yeah, but not getting robbed. But we're gonna call this the put your hands in the air, throw them around like you just don't care. So put your hands up in that position and bending your knees, and you can engage as much as you feel. I mean, I would say right now, if you feel like at the end of that 30 seconds, if you don't feel your legs working within the first, say, 8 to 9 seconds, I would say bend your knees a little bit. You're kind of dogging it. Bend your knees a little bit more till you find that engagement within your knees. And within your thighs, because that's what you're going to pretty much be working there, keeping your back straight. And it's really important to bring your elbows all the way down and almost squeezing your body. With those elbows right beside you, and then reach up and stretch out as far as you can, and just reach for the sky, like they said. But you ain't getting robbed; you reaching for the most high.
There you go, bro. I like that.
So we gonna call it the reach for the most high, or don't reach for that because that gets you in jail. So we're gonna take that to you,
Pierre. Last one. He called it a chair squat, but there are variations of it. So won't you tell people about the whole squat situation? And
well, I call this one a back squat, and basically, because you're seeing that backside move up and down. For the most part, it's a
oh my God.
I'm having a hard time trying to talk. But this exercise right here, this type of squat here is a squat that you can do all the way up to you're 90 or 100 years old.
Okay.
Making sure that your knees don't go over your toes, and when you sit back, you have to push your butt out. What that does is engages the gluteus maximus, gluteus minimus, and all those exercises, and it also works on the tie-in of the glute and the hamstring. So you wind up with a more of a athletic physical look. These are the squats that pretty much all of my clients do. I don't do too many other variations of it because this is so effective. If you want a booty, you do this. Your booty will lift and it will round off. But you got to do enough of them, and after a while, because the glute muscles are so strong, they will respond quickly. So you may have to eventually wind up adding, holding a dumbbell in your hand, or doing some other variations of it.
So this is the number one exercise for people that want a better booty and all of that.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, we're not trying to make joke of it, laugh of it, but I mean, it is funny, but. It's been proven that it's been proven that Bernie said, "I don't need it
Belts
anymore."
right here.
Bernie said you don't need
If
it.
you see, if you look at her legs, if you look at her where her feet position, it's actually wider than her shoulders. So that allows for more of the glute to be involved. You also know if you look at her feet, they're angled out slightly. So that target, so just those two changes can make all the difference in rounding your butt off or making your butt being square. And nobody really likes a square butt. So
Pierre, I wanted to ask.
SpongeBob does.
Huh?
SpongeBob.
Pierre, what about people with knees? Because I've heard people say something about squatting because I can't do that because of my knees. Can you help with that or advise on how to overcome that or that type of thing?
Yeah. I mean, if obviously if you have really seriously knee issues, you're not gonna be able to do this. But in the very beginning, when I had issues, I had arthritis in my knee, and I cured myself of it. And the doctors told me the only thing that I could do would be leg extensions, and I said, "Oh no," because I did a couple shows, and they told me you better bring your legs up. So I went and got some wraps, and I wrapped my knee, both of my knees, and that gave my knees the support that I needed to squat. And then after I got used to squatting and got into the weights, after a while I didn't need to use the wraps anymore because I had built the supporting muscles. The supporting muscles around my knee became stronger, which made everything easier for me.
Great information.
I still do squats. I still do squats today. I mean, and I started, it's been over 30 years and I'm still doing them, And so I'm just saying that, when there's a point where there's maybe some pain and you may have to work through it, but you don't want it to be an uncomfortable pain, but a pain, if it's if annoying little something bothers you, wrap those knees. You can buy wraps almost anywhere.
Pierre, Kimberly said, "Don't be hard on the little booty, man." She said, "Hold up, don't be hard on the little booty."
Booty, man, I know. Look, this booty right here is right, and I know how to. That's what I do. I don't fix a whole lot of ladies' booties. That's for sure.
Hey, look, what I do want to say about this, Q and Arden, you can tell about Pierre is a great resolution or a great idea for the knees, but also it's usually inflammation, and any of y'all can jump in. Usually it's inflammation that's in your joint that's really causes your knees to hurt. Yes. And what's one of the best ways to get rid of inflammation, Q?
Fasting, intermittent fasting.
Huh?
Intermittent fasting will definitely reduce inflammation in the body.
Yeah.
And make doing things like this easier, which makes you have a better day.
Yes. All right. Yeah. Well, look, y'all, it's almost showtime. We almost ended the show, but we want to end this show out. Got a couple more slides, and we're going to be done for the night. But we want to talk about the reflections because we went through a whole 2021 pretty much, and God bless every one of us and give all glory and honor to Him for us making it through 2021, or at least to this far, because we lost Marty Hayes. We lost a lot of people this year, man, and thank God for, making it this far. That's all I can say, brothers. And may He continue to have mercy on us so we can continue our journey as far as He wants us to go for all the things that He wants us to complete on this journey around in this lifetime anyway, until the next lifetime, So, but reflections around the room. Roger, anything, Command Sergeant Major, about you want to reflect on 2021?
Well, first of all, I'm glad we all made it. It was a whole lot of things been going on the last couple of years. And, I just was looking on my phone today and saw that somebody else I knew, had passed away. So it's a blessing to be here. It was one of my old soldiers. He was a young man in his 30s, and, he passed away from that COVID. So another thing. In his
30s, wow. That's crazy.
For people to just be careful out there. It's a big argument about to take the shot or not to take the shot, and that's on you. But if you take the shot, if you don't take the shot, that's your preference. But I would like to say, just reflecting on back the people that we lost And the people that's no longer here, this thing kicked off pretty much, you know, at the end of 2019. And just be careful out there, because we want to see you here when we start this show in 2022.
Absolutely, absolutely. Pierre, what's your reflections of 2021, brother?
Well, yeah, man. You know, first of all, I'd just like to thank you guys for, this opportunity to be able to, spread some love and some joy, and to help some people. And I just want to tell people that this virus that we're dealing with, it is an immune system situation. So what you want to do everything that you can, to boost your immune system. Vaccinated or not vaccinated, that's what it comes down to. And the bug knows who to jump on. That's how it comes. Some people get it, some people don't.
Good Lord, boy.
My suggestion would be is to get yourself some echinacea, some golden seal, get yourself some herbs, take some zinc, take some vitamin D, do all these things you can to boost your immune system, because that in the end, that's what it's gonna come down. That vaccine might stop you from dying, but if your immune system is strong, it's more likely that bug gonna pass you by, gonna jump on somebody else, because it's trying to live. It wants to live. So it's looking for the weak. It's looking for the old. It's looking for the weak. So if you don't have an old mindset and you focus on your mind, body, and spirit, and then you also boost your immune system, eat right and exercise, that bug ain't gonna mess with you.
Excellent words, brother. Thank you for breaking that down. Q, reflect for us, Q. Give us some reflections, brother, from the wise mind of my big brother Q.
I just like to say, there's much for us to be thankful for. Even though we've lost a lot in the last year, and even prior to that, we've also gained a lot. We've gained in knowledge, and we've gained in wisdom. We've gained in camaraderie and friendship and knowledge and understanding. And the key to all of that is to put those things into practice. And I hope in the year 2022 that we'll put more of that into practice, that we'll love one another more, be kinder to one another, take care of one another. And this show is a big part of that. And I hope we continue to do that and share with our audience, and you guys continue to be the family that you are to us. And that's all I have to say for right now. I'm going to kick it over to Art.
Give me the cream, give me the cream, baby.
Oh, son. Hey, man, look. They already threw that out there. I mean, for real. Just to echo Sergeant Major, please just be careful out here right now. A lot of people moving around without masks. Whether you have the shot or not. Be careful what you're touching, who you're around. And it's funny because people are like, I don't know them. But it don't matter if you know them or not. If they got it and they close and they breathing in your air and it's an exchange or whatever, just be measured on, where we going and, how many people are going to be there or whatever else. Is sad that we still have to be there, but definitely just, be careful out there. And, jumping right back over to Pierre, we're going to have to go outside. So it's imperative. And everybody wants to live, so it's imperative that we improve our immune system. And that's, some of what we're doing here with, trying to make sure, we fasting, we exercising, eating better. The bottom line is for us to be stronger. As Pierre said, it's exposing, the weak. And we're not weak. We're going to do that thing when we throw the hands in the air. You know what I mean?
Let's give a special shout out to some of our past guests for the past year, with Lisa DeHastis and Carl C. Man Anderson, Bishop Coates, Kenya Johnson, Gladys Young, Kenny Adams, Carl Snowden, Darius Stanton, Rodell Wright, Vincent Leggett, Tanya Tenacious Cooper, Phyllis T. Adams, and so many more that we failed to mention, but we're grateful and thankful for you guys for being part of the show, part of us as our special guest. And we have so much more that we're going to share with you in 2022.
Yep. I just want to say thank y'all for another great year, man. I mean, I think it's like 2 years. We're going on our 3rd year for this show, Q. Can you believe that? Yeah, we missed 2 weeks last week. It is a blessing to do 3 years, going on the 3rd year. And we missed 2 weeks last week, but I got tired. I'll just let you know, I got tired. And Command Savage, I got tired. And I got busy too. The holidays, it just was like the perfect storm. I was like, Q, I don't think we're gonna be able to do it. You know? But look,
we all needed it.
But I thank y'all for coming back and sticking with us. I do want to thank all the great guests. Next year, this is what we want y'all to do. Almost everybody on here is a Facebook friend of Q. Send them your ideas. Just send them your ideas. Can y'all talk about this? Can y'all answer this? Because one thing I can tell you, when you send Q your questions, he got 4 great brothers right here that's going to go seek it out. They probably already got the answer.
Yes, sir.
But if they don't have the answer, Command Sergeant Major going to find out. Pierre going to break it down.
Absolutely.
Arden is a preacher.
Yes, sir.
I can run my mouth.
Yes, sir.
So you're going to get your answer. That's all I'm saying. So thank y'all very much. 4 days left until 2022. Thank God that all of us, we can make it through that time. God bless us. We can make it into that year. And just continue to have peace and blessings on all of y'all. All right. That's all I got to say.
Hey, man. Love y'all. Love y'all.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. We'll see y'all in 2022. God willing. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you, too. All the thank yous coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanya.